Namaste, super friends. Welcome to another exciting episode of Galactivated Yoga on the beach. Woo. We are live, YouTube live and on the replay, TikTok live. Welcome, fairy god family. Christar Galactica, your fairy god sis, and Saint Joseph Narkata, and our little princess Charlie around here somewhere, coming to say hi. We're gonna stretch, we're gonna breathe, we're gonna relax, we're gonna receive, we're gonna integrate all of these galactic energy streams. First, drink some water with me. Prepare a space where you can join us for the next hour or so of our beautifully busy lives to drop in, ground in, go inward, stretch, breathe, listen, intend, receive. Thank you for the likes, thank you for the shares, thank you for the follows, thank you for being here. Thank you so much, super friends of mine. So as we settle in, straight head, neck, and spine, I'd love to share what's going on galactically. So we are in day 4 of our enlightenment wave spell, in which we connect to the fires of the universe, the life force that radiates in all that is. Today we're going through a galactic activation portal. And today we are generating ourselves within the matrix, the hologram of what is, as intentional creators, dreaming in the subtle planes of our existence, dreaming away in. So we're going to begin this process of being that dreamer of your life, aligning with your living divine by bringing our gaze in and up at that third eye in our easy seated pose, comfy, cozy, whatever that looks like. Come over here, Charlie. Over there, over there. Thank you, good girl. Let that breath lengthen, start to flow, and start to notice your mind as you breathe. Let your breath be like a fire that's awakening inside of you, an ultraviolet flame. And we're going to take the mantra Om, 3 Ohms together, just invoking and visualizing, envisioning that beautiful fire of purification flowing through us with every Om. Inhaling, exhale Om. Inhale. Deep breath in. Inviting those inner waters to come to stillness. Aparigraha. Unclutching from all the stories and dramas of our beautiful lives. Being in that place of inner silence and stillness. As we connect with that inner flame, that ultraviolet light in our plexus, in our throat, in our mind's eye, in our crown, in our root, in our sacrum, and in our heart. Just pure light filling us up, full spectrum light today. Thank you so much for the gifts, super friends. Thank you for the likes, thank you for the shares. Thank you for being here. Just let everything settle. And then let's bring our arms up to the sky and focus our intention on the beautiful sun, the solar light in the sky, and the gold in the heart of the sun. Let's invite that gold to be our spiritual currency today. As we bring our hands down our center line, may our crown be adorned with gold. May our mind's eye see the gold shining in all things. Bring our hands in front of our throat. May our words be golden, true, creative, and empowered, uplifting and inspiring. Bringing our hands in front of our heart, bowing. May gold live within our hearts. Purity, loving kindness, sweetness, patience, strength, and purity. And bringing our hands to our knees, let's switch the crossing of our legs. May all of our actions be rooted in that golden rule. Do unto others how we do unto ourselves, or how we want them to do unto ourselves. As we do unto ourselves at this moment, the yoga. Thank you so much for the follow. Let's make some circles. Inhale forward, exhale back. Filling ourselves up with golden life force, health, well-being. Breathing in the pranayama. Correct way to harvest life force, prana, into our bodies. And taking it the other way, vibrating inwardly, gold, clarity, strength, purity, connectivity, memory, continuity, solar, unity, divine circuitry. Taking it forward and backward now. Inhale, heart up. Exhale, straighten our arms. Start to increase our speed and our breath. Inhale, let's reach our arms up. Exhale, bring our hands back behind, lean back, fill up with the love of dog, lift our chin, our heart. Visualize a beautiful golden rooting cord electromagnetically radiating from our bodies. Heartbeat sound waves traveling through the earth. Every cell vibrating, resonating with this golden thread of life force. Kindness, sweetness, softness, patience. Super friends, Galactivate! Coming on up, elevate those arms up, giving thanks to the Most High as we exhale, twist to the right side. Right hand back behind, left hand lifting our heart up high. Stretching our eyes. Deep belly breath. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namo Narayana. Inviting that divine presence to awaken the Shakti as we inhale our arms up and exhale, twist to the other side. Om Namo Narayana. up to the sky, palms together. Unwind those legs, extend them forward, and we'll exhale with the forward fold. Thank you for sharing the live. Thanks for joining us, following us, being with us. Deep breath in, lifting our hearts, and exhale, folding. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Deep breath flowing. Tucking our chin under. So on blue night days, blue self-existing night days, self-generation, this is today. We want to plug into our inner space, our vibration, our vibratory frequency, and using our mind inside, focus where there's any sensations, where the life force gets flowing, free currents of source energy flowing within us. And just encourage those channels to flow from the above place to the below, from the below place to the above. The exchange of inhale and exhale. Inhale, rising on up, arms up to the sky. And as we exhale, let's bend those knees in, give them a big hug, tucking our chin, make little half circles with our neck. Super friends, let's release and swing these legs around into a tabletop. Hands on the ground, move our spine up and down. Inhale, drop our belly, lift our gaze, our drishti. Exhale, arch our spine, drop our crown, press into the ground, hips shine forward. Inhale, drop our belly. Exhale, arch our spine. Pull those hips forward. Inhale, drop our belly, lift our gaze. Exhale, tuck those hips forward, drop our crown, pull that spine up. All right, let's make some circles with our spine. One direction. Other direction. Invite our divine, this bond, this connection. As we bring our knees together, let's send our right leg back and up. And inhale, reach this left arm forward. And exhale, squeeze, bring our knee, our nose, our elbow together. Inhale, lift, reach back, grab that foot, connect, lift our heart. Exhale, extend and squeeze, knee, nose, elbow. Inhale, open, connect to that soul, lift our heart. Look up with your gaze. Exhale, release and squeeze. Inhale, open. Do 3 more. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, open. And exhale, squeeze. squeeze. Last time, open. And release this hand down. Let's take our knees wide. Bring this left hand forward. Inhale this right arm up. Make some circles with that wrist. Big smile. Breathe in the bliss. Invite our divine, that golden heart of the stars, to fill us up with the currency of light today. Lightness in all of our actions, intentions. May all life be blessed. Om Namah Shivaya. And then exhale, bringing this shoulder, this cheek down to the ground. Squaring those hips. Left hand can stay where it is or reach forward or up to the sky or wrap behind your back. Drop into that shoulder. Melt, soften, relax. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. As we breathe in, bringing this left hand to the ground, pressing it down, right arm up, making some circles with that shoulder and the other way. And bringing it on down. Knees under our hips, cat-cow, move that spine up and down. Notice what changes have occurred. All right. And bringing those knees together, let's send this left leg back and up. Straight back behind, and inhale this right arm forward. Deep breath in. Exhale, squeeze knee, nose, elbow. Inhale, extend, bend that knee, reach up and back, grab that foot. Lift our heart, open, high. Exhale, extend and squeeze. Inhale, open, expand. Turn your head up, turn your gaze up, big smile. Breathe in the light, the life, the fires, the flame. Exhale, squeeze your belly, knee, nose, elbow. Inhale, open. Extend, twist, breathe, smile, peace. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, open. And squeeze. Inhale, open. And squeeze. Inhale, open. And bring it on down. Take those knees wide. Bring that right arm forward. Inhale this left arm up. Circle that wrist. One way, the other way. Deep breath in. And exhale. Bring this shoulder and cheek down to the ground. Square those hips, open our heart. Right hand can reach forward or up to the sky or wrap behind your back. Drop into the breath. Inhaling, arm up to the sky, press it on down to the ground, and lifting this left arm up, circling it all around. Thank you for the likes, thank you for the follows, thank you for being here. Opening the arm, circling the other way. Deep breaths. And bringing that hand down. Bringing those knees together. Once again, cat-cow, move that spine around. Notice what changes have happened. Circle that spine. All right, coming back to neutral. Curl those toes, lift our knees, push back, downward dog. Reach those heels down. Bending one knee at a time, stretching the opposite leg. Let's inhale, lift this right leg up high. Exhale, float this foot forward. And we're just gonna straighten that front leg initially. Keep that front leg straight here, just breathing into this opening. And then as we exhale, dropping that back knee down to the ground. Awaken that hip flexor in the back. And then from here, let's come up and bend into that front knee. And let's play with bringing this left hand down and bending that back knee, that back foot up. So coming on, not onto the kneecap, but above it. And then reach back with this right hand and gently pull on this foot back behind. So make sure you just slide yourself forward so you're above the knee and bend that knee in, pull it in, that foot in the back. And then we'll release it and bringing both hands down to the inside of that foot, letting our knee and foot fall open to the side. Finding that breath. And then backing off, let's frame that foot. Lifting those toes up, sending our hips back. Find that heavenly bliss inside. And the mantra, Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Bending our knee, lift that back knee up off the ground. Let's float it back into a plank pose. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Slowly lowering down to the ground, peeling our heart up, cobra. Gaze up at that third eye, invite that spiritual bliss. Om Nityanandam Paramashivoham. Breathe it in through your nose, through your imagination, down to the tip of your spine and back up again, awakening your inner vibration, that inner resonation, spiritual bliss activation. Om Nityanandam, lowering down. Paramashivoham. Curl the toes, press into the ground, press that plank. Back to downward dog. Om Nityanandam Paramashivoham. Fill up with the love of dog and notice what changes have occurred in your body as you press into the ground, releasing your head, neck, spine. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Let's inhale this left leg up high. And exhale, floating this foot forward, straightening this front leg. Just folding over the straightened front leg, breathing. Om. 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 Bending that front knee, bringing that back knee down. Drop it into that hip flexor, breathing into that lower space now. Thank you to our subscribers. Om Namah Shivaya. Sending those hips back, toes up, nose to knee. Front leg is straightened, hips are back. Notice what comes up. Inhaling, bending into that front knee. Bringing our hands up. And with that back leg, we're gonna shift our weight, bringing this right hand down so we roll above that kneecap as we bend that back knee and reach back with that left hand and grab that foot, gently pulling it in and stretching out that quad in the back. Make sure you're not on your kneecap, but just above it, and your left knee stacked over your ankle. Deep breath. Deep breath in. Slowly releasing this hand to the inside of that foot. Bringing both hands down. Let that knee and foot fall open to the side. And if you like, you can come onto your forearms here. Breathing into that hip. Focus on your intention. Find that heavenly bliss inside, the I am, one with the universal mind. I am one with the ultraviolet light. I am one with the divine I am. I am yoga. Om Namah Shivaya. Inhale, rising on up. Let's swing this leg back around. This time, let's just drop straight into a cobra, letting that lower back open up. Fill up with the love of dog. Dog is love. I love you. I love you. I love you. Inhale, lift our heart. Exhale, lower. Curl those toes. Mwah. Press up into plank. Back to downward dog. Feet step a little closer. Notice what changes have occurred. And inhale, look forward between our hands. And as we exhale, walk, hop, float these feet forward, up to our hands, taking a forward fold. Grabbing those elbows, letting ourselves just dangle and hang here. Om Namah Shivaya. Ragdoll rolling up as we breathe in. Om Namah Shivaya. Awaken. Dreaming awake, our divine. Palms together, leaning back. As we bring our hands down the center line. All right, and then let's take our feet wide. And we're gonna play with, first let's bring our hands to our lower back, squeeze those elbows towards one another. Do you want to turn around and face me? And leaning back, and then we'll exhale and fold. Inhale, rise up, hands supporting us, elbows in, lean back. Exhale, hinge, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Press those hips forward, squeeze those shoulders, lean back. Exhale, hinge at the waist, fold. Inhale, rise up, lean back. Let's bring our hands now to our neck. Come forward and open, lean back. Come back to neutral, and then inhale, open back. Coming back to neutral, and inhale, stretch back. Exhale to neutral, and open. Back to neutral. Good. To neutral, and open. Back to neutral. Let's bend our knees. And we're going to go from side to side. All right, back up to center. Let's interlace those fingers behind, pull back. Take our left ear over to the left shoulder. Find that muscle on your neck, your chin, your shoulder. Pull it back and open. Stretch it, smile into it. Stretch our right ear to the right shoulder. Open our shoulder, our neck. back to center, hands still together, hinge at the waist, forward folding, crown to the ground. Maybe it can reach.
There you go. Toss it, ricochet off the canopy, up to your hand. Let's see, let's try.
And bringing our hands down. Let's just walk our hands over to one leg and flip that leg back around into a plank pose. Take a deep breath here in plank. Exhale, lower down to the ground. Inhale, peel up that heart, cobra. Big smile.
That's good. That's good. If I was Timmy's size, I told you far right there. That was good. If I was Timmy's size, I would have caught that. Damn, Timmy, you look like a giant next to that guy.
Deep breath in. And as we exhale, lower down, curl the toes, press into the ground, up to plank, downward dog. Knees bent, let's bring them down. Child's pose, stretching those arms forward. And inhale, let's bring ourselves up. And just sitting on those legs, you're welcome to remove that fleshy part out and even spread those feet apart and sit down between your legs if that feels comfortable. We're gonna play with going back and forth. Inhale your right arm up and interlace those fingers. Left hand back, and then we'll switch sides. Left arm up, right arm back. And flowing with our breath. And now bringing our hands back behind us, slowly easing our way back. Maybe the crown of our head makes it to the ground. Maybe our whole torso makes it down. Just make sure you have room behind you and take your time being super mindful of your knees. Breathe. Oh, Namah Shivaya. Coming on up, let's shift our legs, bringing our legs forward. Just shake them out. And then take a little drink break. All right, now gonna take it into Gomukhasana. So stacking this right knee on top of the left. All right, let's inhale those arms up. Once again, left hand goes down, right arm grabs that elbow, pull back. Pressing back with your head. You should feel that stretch all the way up that left arm. Deep breath. And then this right arm, flipping it on back, interlacing the fingers. So it's the opposite arm from leg is on the top. Pushing on back, open the shoulders, open the chest, flowing of the breath. Pressing on back with your head. Om Namo Narayana. And releasing. Let's walk our hands forward. Filling up with the love of dog. 222. Om Shanti, 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 Shanti. Om Namah Shivaya. Envision your body as the temple of the divine, creating today that safe inner space as we walk up our hands, unwind these legs, play with our balance before we do the other side. Straighten those legs into our boat pose. And then bending those knees, crossing that left knee over the right. Anchoring in to our root, our seat, our asana. Om Namah Shivaya. Sitting as the divine, as the Shakti, as that feminine spiritual energy, heavenly bliss and ecstasy. And then let's inhale our arms up. Give thanks to the Most High. Focus your intention. Harvesting this enlightened frequency as we bend that right elbow this time. Use that left hand, grab that elbow, pull it down. Right hand is in the center of our back. Pressing back with your neck. Use the Ujjayi breath like you're making a wave or you're fogging a mirror with your inhales and exhales. Om Namah Shivaya. Sending that breath all the way down to your root chakra, Muladhara. And engaging that root lock, the Mula Bandha. Thank you for the gift, super friends. And then adding to this, we take this left arm, rotate it around, clasp those fingers together, and press open across our chest. Pushing back, open the shoulders, gaze at that third eye. Visualize that inner circuitry awakening, connecting us to that cosmic consciousness, our spiritual attunement, alignment. Om Namah Shivaya. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. And releasing these hands forward, walking ourselves forward. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the gifts. Thanks, Stubbs Zeppelin, for being with us today. gratitude and thankfulness. Let's practice, super friends, tuning into our inner fire. And we're gonna play with some breath of fire, lighting the flame in our root, sacrum, and core. Let's pull that belly in. Visualize your solar plexus, Manipura, becoming a beautiful sun and igniting your lower energy centers. Feelings of well-being, confidence, security, creativity, happiness, peace. Om Namah Shivaya. Inhale, walking ourselves up. Bringing those hands back behind, unwinding our legs and extending those arms forward for our boat pose. Find that balance. Deep breath in and slowly release it down to the ground. All the way down. Maybe you want to drink some water first. Let's bring both knees in and rock our lower back side to side. And then drop those knees over to the left as we open up our right arm and shoulder and turn our gaze to the right. Visualize our heart, anahata, connecting to the earth, the heartbeat of the planet as a living mother, father, master, intelligence. Inhaling back to center. And exhaling, bringing our knees to the other side, extending that arm and shoulder up and back, turning our drishti to face those left palms, and envision that heart sending flames of light out our palms. Back to center, hugging ourselves tight into a ball, and then releasing. Coming down for our final resting pose, our Shavasana. Maybe you need to cover yourself up. We're gonna bring our body to stillness, head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Bring that gaze in and up at that third eye. And then relax into the silence and void. And we'll be back for our Galactivation momentarily. The spirit of love is flowing here in the skies from the higher dimensions of pure love and light into our aura to awaken us inside, giving us the power to be human divine. Crown chakra awakens like petals that bloom, flowering and fruiting with this divine love in you, with this new moon that's building. Its energy is strong. Our human is melting, dissolving into a swan. Beauty and grace is entering from the top of our open mind. The spiritual force is harmonizing like a beautiful musical lifeline. Our human self is integrating what the higher self has for us here. Like the temple of the goddess Athena, we are entering. Like Mount Olympus has suddenly appeared. And the divine gods and goddesses surround us as a ray, a dimension of super consciousness infiltrating our brain, blessing us with eternal existence. We are the force beyond the form, flowing into our body intermittently, like a heartbeat, blasting through a storm. Into our body, this spiritual light flows. As we rest in samadhi, our feeling of oneness with life grows. Being the living temple of this eternal bliss, it's infusing our fingers and toes. Like the very air we breathe, the ether exists. We are one. It's passing through us, and it is pure gold. And in this place of receptivity, the value, the currency is here. Our harmoniousness with this divine energy as it bathes us from ear to ear. As we rest in accordance with this energy, we dissolve in its great wake. It's cleansing and purifying us, bringing us to divine harmony, and rising within us like a powerful earthquake. It's breaking us free and dissolving from all the bondage, all that's held our soul in chains. Freeing our heart as we are going quantum, awakening the song in our innermost planes. We find ourselves now in this place of wonder, of lightness, of peace, of joy, as this powerful earth down under ripples and echoes from below to above for our life to enjoy. We are supported so abundantly, like baby dragons sitting on our treasury. We crack open the eggs of the illusory, and we see beyond the Maya, the illusion, the divine play, starring we. We are the stars, we are the gold, we are the light, we are the soul. We are the one, the full circle. And in the place we see the sacred spiral. That time is a spiral that goes round and round. Yet our soul is that straight line, that vertical time zone that is the eternal now. And as we step into this awareness, this super consciousness, now we plant the seeds. So carefully. We let go of our effort, our struggle, our battle, and so beautifully and magically we integrate the spiral that what we send out, it comes back around. So we send all our positivity out around us now. We embrace all the judgments and all of the battles. We give love to our inner warrior that fall on the battleground. We stand tall in our divinity, in our Krishna consciousness, embracing our beauty in our hearts and into the oneness, melting, dissolving in peaceful harmoniousness, our problems absolving. As solutions, we align with this. We allow all solutions to be easy and graceful, beautiful as a garden as we live within the temple. Our hearts which had hardened, we now melt and dissolve, releasing all burdens. All sins are absolved as we rest in this moment in the eye of the I Am, peaceful and grounded in the full spectral rhythm that all things have a timing to rise and to fall. And now we're finding our center in the spiritual heart of it all as we align with the Galactic Mother, Galactic Father, Universal, as we're resting in yoga, receiving the miracles. Om Namah Shivaya. Kindness, compassion, benevolence, and grace, a sweetness, a connection, a divine inner space, in gratitude and thankfulness, in blessings, in peace, in honor, in joy, in love, and in ease. May all beings be blessed. May all beings be grateful, peaceful and loving, kind and intentional, and may we wield our vibration not as a weapon, but as a staff to make any correction, not to hurt or harm or attack, but only to love and hold the space and to bless all of life and to share spiritual grace in the temple of the divine, seeing through it all into the heart center that's inside and embracing the whole divine love and divine light, divine I. And so we plant these seeds into the fertile soil of our subconscious mind, allowing it to receive this divine taste of the feminine divine. The Shaktis awaken here. All spiritual gifts are thine as we rest as our tapas, our austerities, what we give to be in yoga, yoked with our higher mind. We give up all the ego's battles to be right. We surrender the need to fuss or fight. And we rest open-hearted and we open to receive. Where our hearts had hardened, now we are flowering and fruiting, allowing ourselves bloom in the beauty and the grace, in the power of this moon. The Geminis come in this way, awakening the jewel that is our soul and our star, allowing it to bloom in you and to heal our living heart. Our heart bursts open with love and with grace, with all that is feminine, with a happy, sweet, smiling face, with the wisdom of Athena in our mind and in our heart. We allow this abundance now to fill you, more powerful than any warrior parts, more powerful than any creator force is this feminine Shakti love. Let's embrace this now in our innermost parts, like an internal spiritual hug that soothes our inner center line calms us and fills us with intention inside. And in this place, we begin the first moment of the rest of our lives, calm and peaceful in the embrace as human divine. Om Namah Shivaya. Embracing the divine name, divine intent, filling up with the love of dog and the love of all that is feminine, embracing us in our hearts as we come back into our lives, begin to deepen our breaths, come back to our body inside, beginning to wiggle our fingers, beginning to wiggle our toes, beginning to awaken as Divine Mother, Divine Father, and Divine I Am unifies and completes the circle, allowing ourselves to be tethered with this spiritual umbilical cord to the womb space of the Universal Mother, the above and below, the heaven and the earth, and raise that Lord cord from the top of our mind. We reach up to divine, plug into galactic center, and then down below we stretch our lifeline into the space of the mother where all life exists unified. And in the heart center we open and stretch those petals to the left and the right. Beauty above, beauty below, beauty before, beauty behind, beauty side to side, and beauty within that center line. I am, you are, we are made beautiful and whole and aligned. Super friends, Galactivate. Stretching our arms, reach up overhead, and then being born brand new, divine, spiritual children. Bringing our knees into our chest, giving ourselves a hug like a brand new fetus, born anew this first moment of the rest of our lives, this brand new you. Whenever we're ready, rolling onto our sides and taking our time, coming up to seated. Whenever you're ready, head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Sitting in our enlightenment, in our Buddhahood, in our Christhood as human divine. Sitting in yoga, having it all, being the I am, the divine am I. Resting in alignment, as above, so below, being the cause to create this future timeline. Embracing it now fully into the present as we relax and breathe. Taking a few moments into the silence beyond the sounds to see, with ears wide open, here to hear, and inner listening. Awakening now as divine children. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Do we be? Divine Mother, Divine Father, light and love supreme, and we, sisters and brothers, open channels of this divinity, loved like no other, receiving abundance beyond our wildest dreams, being divine guardians and stewards of the abundance flowing effortlessly free. Oh, and then inhaling, arms up to the sky, palms together one more time. Bring those hands down the center line, planting the seeds for our tomorrows. Divine, divine in me, divine in thee, eternal light and love energy. Magical words, please say it with me. Namaste. Super friends. Galactivate. Okay. And a big hug and a round of applause. We did it. We saved the world again. Yay. Good us. All right, my super friends, Kristar Galactica, your fairy god sis, thank you so much for joining us for this Galactivation. This hug is for you. So much love. Thank you so much, super friends, for being with us. Thank you for the hearts, the loves, the likes, the gifts, the follows, the subscribers. Thank you. Once again, YouTube Live, TikTok Live, and on the replay, Galactivators, Galactivated Yoga on the beach. And tonight, we invite you to join us if you like at Deep Piazzas in Long Beach for their open mic. Come get Galactivated with us. It'll be so much fun. And then we invite you to go to our website, galactivators.com, and you could get Galactivated yoga gear like the yoga shorts I'm wearing here and the singing bowls imported from Nepal. Please sign up for our Super Friends email list so we can stay in contact with y'all. And also, if you'd like to leave a donation and give back, you can do that through our website as well, Super Friends. And we'll be back for more yoga tomorrow and more music in the evening. So stay galactivated, stay lit, have the best day ever. Namaste. Bye, TikTok and YouTube. Namaste.